What are you doing?
Dude, it's the perfect width. Like the 326 wing looks really wide on some cars.
Wing on wing.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm here at the LZ household and I know you guys have always wanted me to drive Nicole's Mini, so that's what we're gonna do today. This is a Mini Cooper S. It's the turbo version, not the supercharged version, and I've driven both of those models. This is the newer model of Mini Cooper, so it should feel different, and this is more modified than any other Mini I've ever driven, so let's find out what it's like. At MLZ Garage with Miss Alejandra. This car you might have seen me review already, so if you want to check that out, link up here. And what I haven't filmed yet is Nicole's drift car. This 1J swap is done literally perfect with the help of Trevor from Motion Auto TV, so make sure to check out his channel as well. He's an awesome guy and very talented. So I have Alejandra tagging along with me during this little kind of review thing, but we're mostly just gonna be hanging out and chilling in the car and getting first impressions. Back up camera, okay.
I'm going. Okay, sport mode. I hit the look down, and under the shifter, I hit the switch, and I go left. So you drove it back from the open house last night. What'd you think of it? I liked it.
Is that all?
Yeah. Well, it's a fun little car to drive.
Yeah, it's almost
has
perfect
a better
for
kick
you.
than my car.
You have a Mazda 3. Actually, you guys don't know, but I drove a twin turbo Gallardo that I'm gonna release pretty soon. Another one, a faster one, and you topped out your Mazda 3 chasing me.
Yep.
How fast did it go?
130.
How'd you know that?
Because I looked down.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Say allegedly.
Allegedly.
This makes 280 wheel horsepower in a very, very light car. It's got BC Racing coilovers. But when you start the car, it has a little bit of vibration because the car is so low. But other than that, it's fine. It's got a catless downpipe and then an exhaust system. And that's about it. And that's what you have is a really fun, easy to drive car. This is actually the automatic too. I've never driven the automatic Mini Cooper either. So I'm curious to see how this thing, are you good? I'm curious to see how this thing scoots along. So Nicole literally put the back seats down because she said that the car sounds better that way. Yeah, it definitely goes, man. It's pretty quick. It's really controllable too. It has like no torque steer or anything like that, so you don't have the wheel getting yanked out. What are you so observant about?
I'm looking for this right here.
Oh my god. So like the entire video you're like
I couldn't find it.
Is she distracted, David? Every comment is gonna be, is she distracted? Whoa, that's crazy. So the other Mini Coopers I drove were kind of what I expected. You know, it's like, okay, this is a Mini Cooper, it's small, it handles like a go-kart, it's perfect for autocross, it's perfect for all that kind of stuff. But then it's like, okay, it's a Mini Cooper, I got it. But this feels like a completely different car in a lot of different ways. Because the interior is nicer, it has nicer materials in it. But I've noticed that in the Mini Cooper, their theme is circles. There's just circles everywhere in the dashboard. Supercharged version of this car, and it made this like crazy whine, just like a Terminator Cobra, but in a little tiny car. And then this one's complete opposite because it snap, crackles, and pops, just like any other kind of four-banger car. Okay, so when I got out, it started going just like that a little bit because of all that power going to the front wheels, but it's still pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. So what's it feel like from that side? Are you impressed?
On the way to Wawa, like.
No. To be clear, we have gone to Wawa 4 times since we've been here.
We don't have a problem.
I don't have a problem. So this is a 2-liter turbo, just like a lot of other good turbo cars, but it has a lot more nice sounds. It's like this weird growl I can't even describe. Like, I've never heard a car like this. Kind of SRT4-ish in a way with all the snap and crackles and pops. Say that the auto trans in this makes it really easy to drive fast, and I keep wanting to get on the car, which is usually the good sign of a car that feels really stout and reliable. I just want to keep getting on it. So I'm sorry, Nicole,
but it is so much fun. It's just one of those things where I barely get on it and it downshifts and it goes. So the auto trans in this is really great. I thought it was going to be a little sloppy because, you know, Mini Coopers are known for being driver's cars and having a stick shift and all that good stuff. But with this, it was just fun. I mean, 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, lots of torque steer. That was nuts. The whole car. We call that crab walking in the business.
Crabs.
What? That's what you have to say? And now you're going off camera because you're embarrassed. I know what you're doing. The white wheels on this car make it look really nice with the red hard contrast. It kind of works too because Nicole's other car is her S13, which is purple with white wheels as well. So it's like this running theme. I think this is probably my favorite Mini I've ever driven, without a doubt. I'm not just saying that because it's
Sorry, Jeff.
Adam's Nicole. Yeah, our friend Jeff had an older generation one. We called it the Toaster. And it was a lot of fun. And we went autocrossing in it a few times at Grid Life. And I wanted to keep driving it at autocross. It was great, but it didn't feel like it had enough like oomph. You're right. It didn't feel like it had enough power with the kind of setup it had. This feels like it's appropriate, especially with just the little modifications it has. This feels way better than the stock Mini Cooper, 100%. Because it always sucks sometimes with German-based cars. I know Mini in the past was English and everything else, but they're owned by BMW. It sucks that a lot of times you pay top dollar for parts for a German car, and then you're just like, oh wait, nothing really happened. It feels the same. It rides really smooth, even across these construction bumps. Yeah, piece of cake. So it just shows the BC Racing coils are pretty good. And even with how low it is, I haven't scraped once, which I'm praying that isn't the case all day. We've seen these same construction workers like all day passing them. They're still standing. Don't.
Hey!
I can't take you anywhere.
But Wawa. Or Disney.
How's that dance go?
Wawa. Or Disney.
I'm gonna just call Nicole now and be like, yeah, we went to Disney World with your car. Sorry. I think a car I could compare this to is one of my buddies' Mark 7 GTI. He had a tune on it and a downpipe, and that was it. And the car felt very similar to this. So I'd love to see like a race between this and a basically intake tune downpipe Mark 7 GTI. That's kind of the same vibe you get in this car. I can shift manually if I want to. It's not a clutch or anything, but it's just one of those where I can downshift.
Like my car?
Yeah, just like your car.
But my car doesn't make noises.
No, because yours is just a hybrid, babe.
Me.
Gas mileage is great.
And a broken wheel bearing.
That's also true. You're giving me the silent treatment.
Only Wawa can fix this now.
What you guys don't know is in between these shots, she's just not talking to me. One other thing is in the center used to be a speedometer. Now it's in the middle right in front of me, which they also had in the past, but there was also this giant one right in the middle. Now it's this screen that has your backup camera, your dynamic traction control settings, your radio, all of that is in one giant screen in the middle. And it's actually a much better decision. It looked a lot tackier last time with the giant tack in the middle. It made it charming, but at the same time, it was just kind of obnoxious. Wow.
Obnoxious.
Obnoxious.
Hi, I'm David and I like the English.
Inside the Mini Cooper, this is the screen that I was telling you about. This displays everything you want to know. Also, here's your speedometer. Here's the steering wheel, all that good stuff. All the materials are really nice, like we said. And also, this is how you get into sport mode, the mid mode. It's literally called the mid mode. And then green. I'm guessing the mid mode is more of a comfort mode, if that makes sense, because right in the middle. But sport, you click left. Eco, green, you go right. Let off. It's like a guaranteed fart. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Like, we need to put a Type X wing on it. That would actually kind of look cool.
On the Mini?
Yeah, because the Type X wing's so short.
No.